We've called for the IRGC to be prescribed as terrorists for years. The last government failed to do it, and so has his. So will the Prime Minister table emergency legislation to better protect our country from Iranian terrorists? Will he do it this week?
Prime Minister.
Can I just, again, thank you for raising this. It is very important, I say to the House, that as he would, and the House would expect, we are working 24/7 on dealing with any threats to this country. And I spoke on Monday about the 20 Iran-backed threats that we had successfully dealt with, and we continue to do so, and we're working on it 24/7, so it's important that I say that. In relation to the IRGC, obviously we've put in place a number of sanctions already. We don't comment on prescription, but we have made the case that there needs to be legislation to deal with state-backed terrorist groups, and we're looking into that.
Sam Rushworth.
So we're moving on now to Labour MP Sam Rushworth.
The surge in the global cost of oil and gas has the risk of pushing up food and energy prices, which is a real concern for my constituents in Bishop Auckland, just as we're turning a corner on the cost of living crisis. Doesn't this show the importance of ignoring the parties opposite and investing in secure, renewable energy that we control, and backing our farmers to produce the food for our nation, such as those that I'm hosting here today from County Durham, Mr. Speaker? And will the Prime Minister ensure that both energy and food security are a core mission of this Labour government?
Prime Minister.
Well, his energy security is critical to food security, and the sprint to clean energy is the only way to get off the volatile international fossil fuel markets, cut bills and deliver energy security. And Mr. Speaker, since we came into office, over £90 billion of investment into clean energy industry has come in, powering millions of homes. Tories and Reform would throw all that away and cling to the failed policy that put everyone's bills up throughout their reign.
Gavin Robinson.
Gavin Robinson, leader of the DUP.
Myself and my colleagues with the Prime Minister and his remarks around Sarah Everard and Iran. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues and I support our armed forces, but we lament how diminished the UK appears over the last week amongst our allies and within the Middle East. The Prime Minister is not responsible for our armed forces being able to squeeze into Wembley Park and to Ibrox, but he is responsible for our posture. He is responsible for ignoring the request to deploy a Type 45 destroyer 2 weeks ago into the region. And we now learn that HMS Dragon will not leave, hasn't left, and won't be in to defend Cyprus for over a week. Will the Prime Minister understand that I welcome the commitment for increased defence spending, but if we're only planning to get to 2.5% by 2027, it's not enough. It needs to be reconsidered. He needs to go faster where others before him did not. And he needs to take these steps not just for protection of our values across the world, but also for the protection of our consumers who are impacted by this conflict today.
Prime Minister.
Well, he'd have heard me set out what we did by way of pre-deployment, working in conjunction with and liaising with the US so that he understands the context in which those pre-deployments were put in place, and I think they speak for themselves as to why they were put in place in the places that they were. In relation to defence spend, obviously we're increasing it to 2.6% of GDP. That's £270 billion over the Parliament. But as I said in the speech I gave in Munich just a couple of weeks ago, we're going to have to spend more and faster after the years of underinvestment and troop cuts. They were the ones that hollowed this out. They were the ones that reduced the size of the army. They were the ones that didn't spend what was necessary on defence. Like everything else they left in such a mess, we're clearing it up. Through our strategic defence review, we'll make Britain safer.
Jonathan Davis.
Labour's Jonathan Davis now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Like the Prime Minister, I had the transformative benefit of a music education as a young person, although he had his some while before I had mine. After more than a decade decade of declining music in schools, the government's new National Centre for Arts and Music Education and measures coming through the curriculum review will ensure that more young people benefit from the opportunities that my right honourable friend and I both had. So can he tell us, how will the new National Centre make a difference for our young people? And what is the government doing to address funding shortfalls currently facing England's music education?
Если бы ты знал, как я счастлива теперь, не лечи мне душу, мастер, мне за вами не успеть. Я скучаю по тебе, я дышу тобой.
Massutan rock'n'roll, kalama ja cowboy. Olen tunnettu olen loisinas.
Kolmas soittaja, joka studioon sitten rimpauttelee niin linjoille ja meidän mysteerihenkilöksi, jolta lähdetään nyt sitten tivaamaan meidän antamia oletuksia.
09 148 2822. Se on Yle X:n studiopuhelinumero. Soita nyt.
Yle X. Soita numeroon 09.
Поэтому мы не сможем их в большем количестве поставлять в Украину. То есть, скорее всего, администрация Трампа может использовать это в качестве дополнительного аргумента для оказания давления на Украину.
Вот с другой стороны, чего мы пока еще не видим, но теоретически, возможно, была бы у российской дипломатии сейчас очень хорошо это повернуть ситуацию в свою пользу. Использовать таким образом, что за что против нас санкции-то ввели? За то, что мы на Украину напали? А мы же так...
Tuusulassa Ristikiven teollisuusalueella teollisuushallin palo on tuottanut runsaasti savua lähialueelle. Keski-Uudenmaan pelastuslaitos sai hälytyksen suuresta rakennuspalosta Laattakiventiellä puolen päivän aikaan. Paikalle hälytettiin 20 pelastuslaitoksen yksikköä. Alueen asukkaita pyydettiin sulkemaan ikkunat ja ilman.
Ведь официальная риторика со стороны России какова? Что они там, значит, защищают соотечественников, что, значит, там какие-то нацисты и так далее и тому подобное. Если они поставят себя на один уровень с Соединенными Штатами, они тем самым разрушат всю эту концепцию о том, что...
Ash is with you every single weekday morning on BFBS. When you wake up...
Kohtingu lugu. Kuulajate uskumatud juhtumised armusafaril. kuula reedel kell 15.25. Jaga oma uskumatut kohtingulugu. Kirjuta kohting.skyplus.fm.
Kohtingulugusid toetab Forus takso.
Down your face, wanna go till lights out. Take a ride back to my place. You out your mind if you don't know. Oh baby, I'm lonely, so take me where you are. Each second hurts so much to be apart. I'm tired of dancing. Forgive me. Now you're hurting, the table's turning. You miss me. Love me that you miss me. You wish we could go back to 16.
Hanging on to President Trump's latest words is not the special relationship in...
Tonya
Mr.
Antoniazzi, Labour.
In 2018, this House legislated to allow the prescription of medicinal cannabis for children with drug-resistant epilepsy, a campaign spearheaded by my good late friend Hannah Deacon for her son Alfie. Yet many families are still paying around £1,300 a month due to